bag get through.
Alright guys, story time. I had to pull over real quick, get the camera together because it shut off in the middle of the first story. And since I don't feel like editing, being lazy, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna start the story from the beginning because you don't even know how it went from the start. So, with that being said, I was hanging out downtown back in the days when I used to work downtown with my cousin. And he hit me up and was like, oh, what are you doing? And this is my cousin. He lived downtown, like southeast, and he would ride the metro every now and then to come see me. I don't hang out with him that often because he's ghetto as hell and he always gets me in trouble. So there we go. This should tell you how this story's about to go. Shit. You know, so listen up. So we go to And Pizza. He's been drinking. I got off of work. So he asked me if I could take him home. So I always drove. So since I drove, I'm like, all right. So as we're going, he's talking about, I want And Pizza. So we went to the one on A Street, DC. If you don't know nothing about And Pizza, you're not from the DMV area. But the original one that I know of, it was on A Street. Then I knew it was one on U Street. And then they just branched out. And I'm not mad about that because I have not seen the quality of the food go down. So therefore, we're going to keep it going. And Pizza is bomb. So if you don't know what it is, just Google it. I'm not about to explain it. It's about to make my video long as fuck. Just saying. So we're in line. There's two girls and a white guy in front of us, and they talking and whatnot. So I seen the white guy walk off, and he came back. My cousin did not see him walk off. He probably didn't even see him being in the restaurant, period, because he had been drinking. So he actually said, nah, bro, you can't get a motherfucking find of us, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, you can always tell when certain people drunk because they do different shit. So he cusses, and it's like two of the customers probably go, you can't get a motherfucker in front of us. And I'm like, you drunk. Calm down. All right, relax. So I tell my cousin, I'm like, no, he's already there. So before my cousin, because he's one of the people that would tell you my bad. And, you know, that's always how my bad, bro. You know, I'll be tripping. So I'm like, nah, he was already there. The guy, he says, yeah, because this isn't what you want. So as you can see, he's little and he had been drinking, so he's being extra right now. And my cousin is, like I said, southeast. Ignorant as hell. So, y'all, what? Do y'all see this? What she got on with the blonde wig? Where he going? And I know they're together, cause they just instantly were looking at each other. She all up in her ass, like y'all. And the mall closed. Anywho, back to what I was saying. The guy, you know, instantly just started going off. So my cousin Craig started going off. So I said, nah, you know, bro, forget him. And I said, because you need to chill the fuck out because you don't even need to be in here. You tell me, what the fuck? You don't mean I don't need to be in here. I said, because you need to be over at Chop, not at And Pizza. If you don't know what Chop is, it's a really good salad place. So, fuck you mean? And, you know, he was like, you're fat too. I said, I am fat. You're getting fat. So to eliminate it right now, stop eating this fatty ass food. I've been there. Nobody gave me one. I'm giving you one, a fat ass. So I said, exactly. So go ahead and exit stage left and chill the fuck out. So so my cousin's dying laughing. The girls that are with him are laughing, probably because he was getting on their nerves too. But I go to say all this, I'm like, sometimes you ain't got to fight nobody because my cousin was just gonna swing and then we was all gonna get in trouble. I ain't had time for that. I want a pizza. We done stood on this line, I want the pizza. I'm hungry now. I smell pizza, I smell cheese, I smell pizza sauce. I see people walking out with a delicious pizza. I want my pizza. I'm not leaving. But I shut you the fuck up, didn't I? So, sometimes just use your words. Even, you know, it might not help though. I ain't gonna lie. Because there's been times that I had to swing on somebody because, you know, my words pissed them off to the point where they were mad. Now they want to fight me. So, yeah. Like, me and my man Dede went to Costco's and we were going to get pizza. And it was one line, but it was two registers. And for some reason, everybody thought they were calling you to the next line. And I'm like, no, it's two lines. It doesn't make sense for it to be like this. So I went over there and the guy said something, no, you're not supposed to be waiting in line like everybody motherfucking out. So because he did all that, I said, all right, chill the fuck out. I ain't know. Like, shit, the same way you didn't know finger waves are out of style, nigga. Like, you a grown-ass man with finger waves. So, get behind him. You could tell. Mad, just stuck. His face was stuck, just. You mad? You mad? You was mad. It was funny as shit. So the lady said, it's 2 lines, right? As soon as I got right behind her. And I instantly was like, I told you it was 2 motherfucking lines. We're going to listen to the man with finger waves. He ain't got good judgment. He's still rocking finger waves. You a grown man with the slick. Like the only thing could have been worse was a mohawk which died to the side, or the motherfucking jerry curl. Come on now. Come on now. Shit, anything worse than that would have been the motherfucking party in the front, business in the back, or business in the front, party in the back, whatever the fuck that is. The mullet. There we go. The motherfucking mullet. Like, come on, y'all. Sometimes you gotta sit there and find somebody else. And I understand some people ain't good with their word. I'm quick. I remember when my old supervisor, got mad at me for something, she sitting there, was going the fuck off. I was all kinds of motherfuckers and shit like that. And if you know me, I'm quick to come back. So I was trying to remain calm. So when I walked out, my manager was like, what did you say? I know you ain't say nothing. And I was like, bro, you already know me. I was getting mad. Because in my head, I was about to say, but don't you got chlamydia? I heard that shit be burning and smelling down there. I heard your man call you fish market. And I ain't talking about because you make that money. No, because you make that funny money. That shit burning. Hey, like, he was like, you're an idiot. I'm just saying. Like, she ain't got a cat. She got a catfish. Meow. Ooh, what's that smell? Feel like the river. Oh, like... That's why I've learned to control myself, because I just, used to go just flow with it, and then you gotta fight after that. You can only say so much. You gotta learn when to cut it off, so people just leave the fuck alone. But if you keep going, they're gonna get them to the point where they so mad that they just pop, 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 and then you gotta pop, 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 that we all of this and shit. Like, come on now. But that's all I got to say is, I was bored, so I told you guys the story. I hope you guys like the story. If you like the story, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Send it to somebody else. Write down below the shit that you ever had to say to somebody, or somebody that said to you. Let me motherfucking know, because I am out.